Y'all, it is Friday. Friday. We have made it to the end of the week. How are you this morning? Good to see you guys this morning. Friday morning. It is the 14th of August here in the heart of the Arkansas Delta, and it has been a foggy morning out here. Have you guys been out and about? You guys been out on your front porch yet? You've been early for a while and got out and looked, and I was like, you got to be joking. Where in the world did that come from? Now, it does appear as though it's beginning to burn off right now. But, man, we had all kinds of fog out here in the county. Out here in the back pasture, couldn't even see the pasture. So it's just been lots and lots and lots of fog. And Scruffy and I went outside a little while ago, and I was like, whoa, what in the world? So it is a good morning to wake up to. I like those cool mornings. I thought to myself when I walked out, if you've ever been to church camp, and I've spent weeks at church camps in my life. Lord's blessed me in that manner. Well, anyway, when Scruffy and I went outside, it had that church camp morning feel to it. There's something about it, and kind of made me reminisce about my weeks at the church camps. So that was kind of what my morning has been like. Kind of got it started, got the coffee going, got the coffee hot, and the coffee is strong. That's all I'm going to say about that. Oh, man, we already got folks pulling into the kitchen this morning. There is Miss Mary Weddington, Brian Ponder, Miss Annie Norman. So blessed that y'all are here hanging out with me in my kitchen this morning, looking out across the back pasture. My windows are kind of fogged up. You know, we keep it a little on the cool side in here at night. It's our preference. We like it cold, and it fogs up and steams up our kitchen windows. So that'll all kind of melt down here in a little while. We'll be able to see a little bit clearer. But holy cow at the fog! Holy cow! So what is everybody doing this Friday? What are your plans? Do you have plans for the weekend? What's going on? For me, it is going to be study all weekend long. I'll be up to my eyeballs in studying. I've got to run to the office here shortly, and got to get a couple of things going up there, and then I will be back here and I will hibernate until Sunday morning. When I come out on Sunday morning, it'll be time for church. So that is my plans. Miss Denise asked me this morning, was I planning on mowing? And I'm really not. It's almost too wet. So that is kind of my plans to get in, to get out. Let's see here. Anything happening? Oh, great for Friday and cool. It is cool. It is, Mary, it is cool. So I'm very, very thankful for that. Hey, I want to talk to you really quick. Man, good morning, everybody. So glad to see each of you on here. When you get in, say howdy to me. Let me know who all is drinking coffee with me this morning. And go ahead and hit that share button. All right, go ahead and hit the share button. Let's get it out there. Let's talk to some folks. A week from Sunday is our campus prayer gatherings. That's when we're going to hit all of the schools here in St. Francis County. And so there's 11 campuses. We kind of narrowed it down yesterday. There's 11 campuses, and what we want to do is we would like to have at least one person. Good morning, Denny. We'd like to have one person that would be kind of a campus captain, a prayer captain per campus, that you would be the one responsible for making sure that you are there, and that you would be encouraging others to come and join you on your campus. I'm going to go to Stewart Elementary. I will be the prayer captain at Stewart Elementary. This is on the 23rd, 3 o'clock, and we will be having prayer guides out probably today. And we'll have a list of the addresses of all of the schools out today. And I'll post them right here on the Facebook, and we want to get you involved. We want your church involved. If you are not a part of Ridgewood, we would like for you and your church to get in. We'd like for you to help spread the word. So any and everything that you can do to help us get the word out. 3 o'clock next Sunday, all the campuses. Jim is going to Stewart. So count me down. So would you be a prayer captain? Would you take on the responsibility of praying over and leading the prayer group at a campus here in Forest City, Madison, Palestine, all this St. Francis County area. Would you do that? We need you. We need you to be in. We need you to be a part of it. And if you can't get out, that's no problem. That's no problem. Come drive around the campuses. Do that on Sunday afternoon with us. And if you just don't feel like getting out, then by all means join us at 3 o'clock. Be praying for the list of campuses. Pray specifically for the campuses. And again, you can have the prayer guides as well. Miss Judy says she was drinking coffee at 5 this morning. I'll amen that statement. That's all I'm going to say about that. I will amen that statement. I put up a post on Facebook yesterday asking just what's your choice, coffee or tea? And it was so funny. We had lots and lots and lots of answers. So that was always fun. Do you guys enjoy the engaging posts like that when I put up? I hope you do. I hope you enjoy the devotions that we put up each morning at 7 and 7:15. The guys at 7, ladies at 7:15. So I do hope you do enjoy that. After today, you'll be continuing on in Philippians over the weekend, and then Monday morning we'll pick back up here on our coffee chats. Don't forget, Sunday morning, 9:30, I'm teaching Sunday school at Ridgewood. Love to have you. That's at 9:30. 10:15, the digital lobby kicks in. 10:30, we begin morning worship, and then we will finish up our series on Code Black. So I really hope that you get to get in and enjoy that. I've got several things. Man, I told you yesterday morning, Thursday was just going to be monumentally busy for me, and it was. Let's see, Denise, we probably didn't leave the church till about 9:30 last night, did we? It was late. Yeah. It was good. It's good. And I thought I had an associational meeting there with a committee that I'm the chairman of for the association. We met, and just lots and lots of good things happening for our Tri-County Baptist Association. And I would encourage you to pray for our association. If you would, on your prayer list, just write this down for the Tri-County Baptist Association. We are in the process of searching for a new camp caretaker for the Tri-County campgrounds just outside of Wynn. And we're also searching for a new associational missionary. This is the guy who, some people use the term director of missions. Either one's the same thing. His title here is associational missionary, and we are searching for that. And I am the chairman of that search committee. And so we have begun all of that. We've been meeting since early in the year. Of course, the pandemic has just kind of threw a monkey wrench in our search, not process, but how we do things. And so our search methods, we'll say that. And so it has kind of been hampered, but we've continued on. But last night we met in person for the first time in months, and it was just amazing how much we got accomplished. So I'm thankful for the men of the association that serve with me on this committee. They are from all over. They're from Wynn, Forest City, West Memphis. Just amazing group of men that I am humbled to serve with. So I look forward to that. Let's see here. I'm in the midst of vetting 6 dogs. Good Lord, Miss Denny. Woo! Miss Denny's up to her eyeballs in it. Miss Mary Ellen Gray is hanging out with us this morning. Good morning, Miss Mary. Hope your coffee's good this morning. Hope you have done real well. That is really about all I have got today. Will you pray for Sunday? Pray for Sunday school. Pray that God will speak to us, and pray for our service. Pray for the message as we wrap up Code Black. We're going back, as I've already previously shared. We're going back to the country of the Gadarenes, and we are going to look at a Code Black situation inside a man that we only know as Legion. So I really am looking forward to diving deeper into those passages. That's Luke 8 and Mark 5. That's going to be our text. That's our foundation. So go ahead and join me with that. Let's see. Denise, am I missing anything? Is that about it? I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. This is one of those things, you think there's always something else, and you probably think about it in about 35 minutes. It'll just always pop back up. So if I do, you may hear from me again. But in the meantime, that is all we have got. If you're out and about and you have school supplies, make sure you drop those off at the church. Gloria is, she's probably there now. And just drop those off today. And if not, and you would like to contribute and let us do your shopping, we would love to do that. So you can just drop your contributions off for school supplies, or you can mail it in, P.O. Box 785, here in Forest City, 72336. And we would really, really appreciate that as we seek to help our local elementary schools and our ABC school. So that is good. I talked to one of our ladies, Miss Pat, yesterday when we were getting ready for Miss Pat's Sunday School Live yesterday. She is making some of those let's see, what are they calling these? Nap blankets, nappy blankets. Anyway, it's the little mats, little blanket things that the kids take a nap on for the ABC school. And she has made, I won't say she's made 5, but it got everything cut for a couple more. So anyway, she is up to her eyeballs in that. So we want to encourage her to do that. There's my buddy Robert Fellows in the morning. Hey, Rob, you got storms this morning over in Hot Springs? I looked at the weather and it looked like it was hanging a southern turn, so maybe we won't see it. Holler at me, brother. Let me know what's going on. See if you guys got weather, because we've had rain. We could use it, but yeah, you know, it's one of those things that if it rains, I ain't going to get nothing done. So, okay. Hey, let's take a trip back to Paul. Let's see what Paul has to say as we continue reading in the book of Philippians. Of all things, man, Miss Pat was just right ahead of us in the book of Philippians. She was, I think she was in starting at verse 19, which is where we're going to end this morning. We're going to end at verse 18, so we'll catch up with that in the morning. You'll read it. But, she was just so good yesterday. If you get a chance, go back and catch a rewind of that at Sunday School with Miss Pat. You will definitely be blessed and enjoy that. We're going to pick up today at verse 12. This is verse 12, chapter 1 in Philippians. Let's remember, Paul's in prison. Most probably he is dictating this letter. Timothy is writing it, and it is going to the church at Philippi. Very important that we understand this, because Paul's really going to cover some pretty good stuff here in this passage. We're going to read verses 12 through 18. Hey, when you get in, let's see, my brother says we had a big thunderstorm at 6 this morning. Man, well, what a way to wake up. Generally at 6 o'clock, we've got a crop duster taking the leaves off the top of our trees, and I'm not kidding. Where we live is the descent line of crop dusters. Back out here, just south of us, like I said, we're in the descent pattern, is a personal strip and hangers for a crop dusting group of guys, or a person, whatever. Anyway, it's his business. And so he takes off over our house and he lands over our house. And there is some mornings I'm wondering if he's even going to get the thing up, because he is absolutely right on our treetops. And it's generally between 6 and 6:30 is when that brother fires off. I know yesterday morning I was out and about a little early, and I was looking out the kitchen window about 6:15, and no kidding, the shadow of that dude covered our entire yard. He was that close to us. It was just crazy and so loud. I love it. Of course, y'all know my just fascination with these flyboys anyway, with these agricultural aviators. That's what I call them. I love these guys. I love to watch them. I can sit watching for hours. And but that brother was close. Hey, we are Philippians chapter 1. We're going to pick up at verse 12. And this is Paul. Remember, he's writing in prison. He's shackled in prison. Let's read. But I want you to know, brethren, that the things which happened to me, okay, he's been beaten, he's imprisoned. The things that have happened to me have actually turned out for the furtherance of the gospel. Oh my goodness. He understands that his circumstances, his problems, his own personal suffering has been used for the furtherance of the gospel. And y'all, we're seeing this play out in front of our very eyes. In March, the majority of the churches in our nation literally went online or went outside in drive-in churches, or especially went to broadcasting. And I remember specifically back, there was 2 or 3 Sundays right there toward the middle and end of March that we did everything but shut down Facebook, because there wasn't enough bandwidth on Facebook at the time to handle the number of broadcasts. And it is well proven that since the pandemic began, that the gospel has been taken farther in our world globally than ever before in the history of mankind. And so I want us to understand that because we did not meet in person does not mean that the gospel stopped. If anything, the gospel went farther, faster than it would have been had we not had that need to meet in non-conventional ways. And so let's hold on to this. And we're seeing the harvest because of that. We're seeing people that are coming to Christ because they've heard the gospel this manner over our country. We're seeing people rededicate their lives. We're seeing people give financially and to contribute in ways that they've never been able to do, and they will never darken a church's door, but yet they are supporting that church. They've given their life to Christ. They're getting in, they're getting involved, they're being discipled, they're studying. And so this is all right here, right in line with what Paul says. I want you to know that the things which happened to me have actually turned out for the furtherance of the gospel, so that it has become evident to the whole palace guard and to all the rest that my chains are in Christ. And you got to remember, and I said this yesterday, 10 years prior to this, he was in prison there in Philippi, and that's where he led the Philippian jailer and all of his family to Christ. And so this is just echoing those statements. It's putting an exclamation point to what we've already known. The whole palace guard knows that my chains are in Christ. In other words, everybody and their brother that is a guard, that is a servant, that works here, that tends to me, that watches over me, understands my witness. They understand my testimony. They don't have to ask any questions. They know that I am shackled, I am a prisoner, but I am a prisoner not of you. I am a prisoner of Jesus Christ. What a powerful, powerful passage of Scripture that Paul gives to us this morning. Verse 14. And most of the brethren in the Lord, having become confident by my chains, are much more bolder to speak the word without fear. It's been an encouragement to those young pastors to understand that even though Paul is the one suffering the most, he's preaching the loudest. He's preaching the boldest, and it's giving them boldness and encouragement to do the same where they are. So this is an all-around blessing. And Paul sees it, he's understanding it, and he's letting this church at Philippi know this. Some indeed preach Christ, even with envy and strife, and some also from goodwill. The former preach Christ from a selfish ambition, not sincerely, supposing to add affliction to my chains, but the latter out of love, knowing that I am appointed for the defense of the gospel. What then? Only that in every way, whether in presence or in truth, Christ is preached, and in this I rejoice. Remember I said yesterday, the whole theme of this letter was to rejoice in the Lord. And yes, and will rejoice. Paul, understanding the depth of what's taking place, encouraging the church at Philippi. Don't you worry about me. Preach with boldness. The whole jail system understands that I am a prisoner of Christ, and in it I rejoice. What words that we have this morning for this Friday. Folks, I want you to have a fabulous day. Enjoy your Friday. Tell somebody about Jesus. If we can do anything for you at the church, make sure you give us a call. We'd love to be there for you. We'll be glad to take care of you. Don't forget, we need prayer captains for our campuses here in St. Francis County. If you would like to be a prayer campus, make sure you send me a message. Let us know and say, I will take this campus. I will do that. Again, I'll be at Stewart Elementary. That is exactly where Miss Denise and I will be. This is a week from Sunday, 3 o'clock, and we would love for you and your church to be a part of that. Just pick one of the campuses that you would like to go to, or divide and conquer. That's going to be our focus, so that we can cover all 11 campuses, and that's from the ABC school all the way up to the EACC main campus. So just let us know. We'd love for you to be a part of that. Help us spread the word. That's Sunday the 23rd at 3 o'clock. I'm out of here, guys. You guys have a wonderful weekend. We'll talk soon. Bye-bye.